about this really important issue. On the self-right report, you are going to look at that and see that on either number 12 or 13, the FBI agent did a little memo note, and it says the phone number 850-901-3458, phone number of one Miss Heather Wallace Adcock. And on that phone number, and at that time at 3 o'clock, you're going to see that she sent a text that says, Cindy, it's Heather, calling an Amber Alert, report the car stolen. Well, here is the issue that I'm trying to bring your attention to. In this case, we have two Cindys and two Heathers. On one side, we have Cindy Lou Who, Cindy Wallace. On the other side, we have Cindy Lou Who, Cindy Leon. And each Cindy has a Heather. So here is the missed opportunity. Here is the mistake that happened to the investigators. When they were investigating this case, what they thought was that it was Heather Renault sending a text to Cindy Leon. Well, Cindy Leon wasn't looking for the child. The message correctly emanated. We know that Sunday night was silent night. Kelsey never called. We know that Monday night was silent night. Kelsey still never called. Even though at that point on Monday night she admits she had the phone. But she still didn't call to check on her child. And the reason why she didn't call to check on her living child is because she knew that the phone call that she would make to this living child wouldn't ring. The only phone call that she could make to her living child would be on her knees, asking someone else to deliver a message to her. Because that child had already made her heavenly needs. Cindy Leon wasn't looking for the child. What I should have said is Cindy Leon was looking for Anthony. But be that as it may, the message that you need to pay attention to is the message under number 12 or 13 on the self-record. It is a message sent from Heather Adcock at 850-561-3458 from Washington State, nearly 2,000 miles away. And she sent this text to Cindy Wallace saying, report the car stolen, give Amber Alert. So here's my question for you. At 3 p.m., we know for a fact that Heather Wallace Adcock sent a text to Cindy Wallace, Heather, or to Kelsey inside this vehicle or at the home. We know for a fact that text was sent. So what does that demonstrate to you? That demonstrates that Heather Wallace Adcock had full knowledge that this child was missing. Why is it important? Well, it's important for this reason. Because we know that there was some communication between the Wallace family and Heather about this missing child. We know there was some communication to her. So I ask you this. What possible assistance could Heather Wallace Adcock offer Kelsey and her mother from 2,000 miles away on the West Coast? What assistance could she offer them in helping them on the other side of the country find a child in the sleepy little town of Temple Hill? Well, she couldn't help to say, well, check on Dawn Street or check on Red Street. She couldn't do that because she didn't know. But she did have legal knowledge that would have been helpful in cleaning up a sticky situation. And so what I'm telling you is when you go to the self-right report, number 13, there's evidence that Heather Wallace Adcock had communications with the people on the ground looking for this child. Now here's another telling piece of information. Tuesday night. On Tuesday night, we know that Tyler Lee, the father of the child, was present with Kelsey Wallace while the police were there looking for this child and trying to investigate. When I asked Miss Wallace whether or not she told the father of this child that the child was missing, what did she say? No. Miss Wallace demonstrated that she has a tiny black heart, like the Grinch, who was attempting to steal Christmas from all the people in Whoville. She told you that she didn't even bother to tell the biological father of that child that child was missing. But it's telling what Tyler Lee did. We know that the father of the child was face to face with the Grinch, and they were talking. Now she denies that she said anything about the missing child. But what do we learn that Tyler Lee does? Tyler Lee, in a state of panic, leaves and he's shaking. He appears at Cindy Leon's house, and he tells Cindy Leon, "You don't understand, my child is dead." Because he had learned the secret of this child's death from the Grinch.